All right, I think we're ready to go. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and welcome, hockey fans, to a Saturday afternoon in Windom. Wildcats loaded up the bus and drove a couple hours southwest to kickstart the second half of the season here. New Year, Wildcats had a little bit of a break around the holidays, and they're back at it.
Today's matchup is between the
Pipe down for a minute. We'll let the announcer go through the starting lineups, and we'll get started.
Let's start with the lineups for the Wildcats. Number 6, Taylor Kamrat. Number 8, number 10, Becca Daney. Number 19, Madeline Luwaji. Number 26, Kate
Shinsky. That's a new one.
And number 33, Ella Fagenstoss. Now to the starting lineups for your hometown Windom Eagles. Number 7, Elena Nelson. Number 11, Ashlyn Cook. Number 14, Brecken Grosso. Number 19, Kennedy Roman. Number 20, Alicia Myron. And in net for your Eagles, number 30, Fiona Rebellion. We also have 2 honorary veterans for 12 years each. Elena Bates Prince and Ella Gretchen. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, we're about to get underway. A quick tail of the tape for us before we get started for the day. Waconia Wildcats coming into this game, starting in the second half of the season with a 7-6 record. So Wildcats started off the season with a few wins, had a few losses to follow that up, and they came back up to 500 and just got over the 500 mark mid-season, and then went into the break. They've been practicing every day, though. Hard at it. Windom Eagles, home team today in their home white jerseys. Windom has, I believe, a 4-10 record. Southwest Minnesota team. They have to travel a long ways to play their hockey games. And just looking at their roster, they don't have a varsity team or a JV team. They only have a varsity. So 13 skaters and a single goalie to make up their roster. So see what the Wildcats can do. On paper, should be the better team any given Saturday. Wildcats will start off with the Camrath line. We'll have Taylor Camrath taking the draw at center. Maddie Lawagi and Becca Daney at wings. defense, we will have Kate Kaczynska and Ella Peterson, and Elle Bagenstoss is in the cage for the Wildcats. Looks like the Eagles are ready to go as well. Wildcats are ready, and the puck is about to drop. Kamrath wins it back to Peterson. Peterson to Kaczynska. Kaczynska playing catch with Peterson. Peterson up ice to Lawagi. Wildcats cross the blue line. Cross ice pass from Lawagi to Daney. Daney cycles back. Lawagi shot is going to hit a stick and careen up into the netting. Get a quick stoppage of play early in the first period. So yeah, if you're tuning in, thanks for tuning in. Feels like we haven't done one of these for a long time. Didn't get a chance to broadcast the new Preg game. Man, this feels like 3-4 weeks, but good to be back. Wildcats setting up in the offensive zone. Easily win the faceoff, starting the cycle. Skip past Lawagi. Kaczynska back into the Wildcat zone. Turns up ice, pass off the boards to Daney. Kamrath picked up a loose puck. Slot shot. Caught the goalie square in the Eagles logo and get a bus ride for the Wildcats. I believe a 2-hour. Hope they had some good audiobooks or something. To listen to. Rayfeld on the draw. Wins it to Linsing. Linsing to the point to Jelstad. Shot. Going to be wide of the net. Played up the wall by to the tops of the circles. That's to her backhand. Pass it traffic. Rayfeld still has it. Looking for options. Spins back to the wall. Pass to Herman. Herman cuts to the top of the circles. Back shot. Going to be a low rebound by Linsing. Save. Pena. Smart move from the D corner. Has some time and space. Shot. Low angle. And that one rebound kicked over to the boards. Rayfeld stays in the play. Puck is going to come out. Kaczynska picks it up, crosses the blue line, has Hen. Pass to Hen on her backhand. Back to Kaczynska. Shot, saved. Hen corrals the rebound. Left-handed shot. Blocker save. Pass by Hen to Serafin. Serafin chips deep into the Eagle zone. Ertl and Brockmeyer on the attack, and that one is going to be a clear by Windom, and it'll make it all the way down for an ice. 14:54 left in the first period. Wildcats jumping on the Eagles right away. Shots on goal, 7-0 in favor of Waconia. Ertl line gets the next crack at it, while Lucy Ertl taking the draw. Ella Brockmeyer and Brooklyn Hen at wings. Kate Kaczynska and Olivia Serafin at deep. Ertl back to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer, good patience shot. It's got a screen by Hen. Hen has it in the corner. Eagles will clear. Puck gets just to the red line. Kaczynska circles back in. Ertl ran into some traffic at the blue line. Windom moving through the neutral zone. Wildcats stop that attack right in front of their bench. Brockmeyer to Ertl. Ertl's going to drive wide. Moves behind the Eagle net. Nice pass off the boards to Serafin. Serafin. Low shot. Rebound to Lawagi. Spins shot. Had an open cage and a chance on the backhand. Missed it. Came back in the forehand. Goalie had a chance to get across the crease though. Kamrath, Daney, and Lawagi at forwards with Jelstad and Emerson Shuddy at D. Kamrath ties up on the draw. Lawagi steps into support. Lawagi to Shuddy. Shuddy finds Daney. Daney to her backhand. Pass to the slot, rebound, and a goal. There we go. Wildcats get their first one of the day. Taylor and Kamrath will get the goal. Assists believed to Lawagi and possibly Daney. We'll wait for the call though. 13:56 left in the first period. Wildcats get their first one of the game. Stick with the same personnel. Referees reset the players. Drop the puck and get going. Lawagi back to Shuddy. Shuddy to Jelstad. Cross ice pass to Daney. Daney on her forehand circles back to the point. A strong pass to Shuddy. Tip. Camrath caught the goalie right up around the captain's seat. Gets a freeze. Wildcats will change up forwards and defense. We'll have Rayfeld, Lensing, and Herman. Forwards with Peterson and Pena at deep. Draw goes to the wall. Played up to the point to Herman. Herman passed to Rayfeld. Off Rayfeld's skates. She collects. Moves behind the net. Puck poke checked away. Clearing attempt held in at the blue line by Peterson. Tipped by Rayfeld. And Windom goalie covers. Puck drops. Rayfeld wins the draw to Herman. Herman back to Peterson. Peterson, long shot. It'll be wide of the net. Rebound comes to the wall. Pena had a touch on it. Herman will come back in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass to Peterson. So Wildcats are going to remain on side. Shot by Herman. Pad save picked up by the Windom defense. Clearing attempt held in by Pena. Pena pass to Peterson. Peterson lines up a shot. Glove save. Quick shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Forward on the penalty kill with Peterson and Kaczynski. Minute 16 remaining on the McLean penalty. Daney takes a chip out of the zone. Here comes Ertl and Daney. Daney's going to win the race to the puck. Plays it behind the net. Ertl tied up. Hockey match their opponents. An offensive zone face-off. 55 seconds remaining on the penalty. Ertl ready on the draw. Puck drops. Ertl wins it. Pass back to Peterson. Shot. Rebound comes to Daney. Daney works on the wall. Pass to Kaczynski. Comes out of the zone. Goes Peterson back into the Wildcat zone. Peterson turns up ice. And is passed to Ertl. Kaczynski sidesteps a Windom player. Another shot. Glove save. Quick change for the Wildcats. Rayfeld and Herman at forward. Pena and Jelstead at deep. Rayfeld went to the net with the draw. Herman passed to Jelstead. Just misses it. Jelstead back to the boards and clears. Here comes Rayfeld. Forces a turnover. Lifts the stick. Up comes to Pena. Cleared in through the neutral zone by the Eagles. Jelstead pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld shot, deflected high over the net. Herman's going to get to it first. Rayfeld tried to mohawk out with a wraparound. Lensing kept the puck in. Rayfeld calms down a bouncing puck. Pass to Herman. Past the net front. Puck clear around the boards and up the wall. Jelstead holds it in. Pass to Herman. Herman shots blocked. Pena nudges it forward to Lensing. Lensing in the corner. Pass to the point to Pena. Pena shot deflected and didn't quite make its way to the net. Puck's in the corner. Rayfeld on the attack. Goes shoulder to shoulder. Pass to Lensing. Lensing back behind the net. Rayfeld will get to it. Just beyond her reach, and it's cleared out of the zone by the Eagles. It'll be an icing. Wildcats look like they're stuck in second gear. Shots on goal, 18-1. Definitely be more than a 1-0 game. 8:37 left in the first period. Lucy Ertl taking the draw with Berger and Brockmeyer at wings. Berger picks it up out of the pile, pass to Kaczynska. Kaczynska to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer into the slot to Ertl. Shot saved. Cleared away, and Windom player gives chase. Kaczynska. Couple crossovers, and she's through the neutral zone. Pass to Brockmeyer. Brockmeyer pulls up on the wall. Finds some time and space. Sidesteps an opponent. Pass to the slot. Caught a skate of a Windom player. That'll be an icing on the Eagles. Referee says somebody touched it up, so no icing. Kaczynska. Reverse behind the Waconia net. Pass to Shuddy. Shuddy to Ertl. A couple touch passes by the Wildcats, and they're through the neutral zone. Berger with a touch, but a clear by the Eagles. Gelstad on the regroup. Touch pass to Daney. Daney with speed from the dot. Shot blocked. That's behind the net. Played up the wall to Gelstad. Kawagi coming on for her shift. Tipped by Daney. That comes up the wall to Gelstad. Gelstad back to Daney. Daney turns to the net. Lines up a shot. Blocked and kicked to the wall by Windom. Eagles cross the red line. Met at the blue line by Gelstad. Second shot on goal for the Eagles. Handled and covered by Wagenstocks. Jalen Kamrath on the draw. She wins it to Peterson. 8th grader Ella Peterson pulls up behind the net. Pass hit a skate. She's able to gain possession. Starts the Wildcats up ice. Nice pass to Daney. Daney in behind the defense. Shot and a goal. I feel like I'm a mile away and I can't tell where that shot actually went, but nice pass by Peterson through the neutral zone to Daney, and she turned on the afterburners. Got behind the defense and maybe beat the goalie 5-hole. Wildcats get their second of the day, 2-0. 6:49 left in the first. You keeping score?
At 9:11 in the first period, assisting on the goal for the last number 6. Scored.
Wildcats stay on the attack. Kamrath back to Peterson. Peterson has some space, surveys the options. The Wildcats just in ahead of the play. I believe we have a Hockey Fights Cancer Night coming up for the high school team, too. 4 hockey games on the books. I believe we have the JV girls, high school girls, varsity girls, and then same for the boys, JV. And so we'll get the dates on that up on the Facebook page for the Blue Line Club as well. So something to check out. Up-and-coming events for the Wildcats. Waconia with an offensive zone face-off. Shots on goal. Update 20-2 in favor of Waconia. Malin Rayfeld taking the draw with Callie Lensing and Cora Herman. Wings, Shuddy, and Kaczynska at D. Rayfeld ties up. Wildcats look to get possession off the draw. Pass by Lensing to Rayfeld. Rayfeld just missed it. Tap in on the back door. Herman kicks it up the wall. Short pass to Shuddy. Shuddy shot tipped by Rayfeld. Saved. Face-off won by the Wildcats. Shuddy to Kaczynska. Kaczynska and Shuddy change places. Herman. Backhand pass in the back door to Rayfeld. Shot. Nice little play by the Wildcats, getting creative in the offensive zone. Windom on the dump. Kaczynska. Pass to Herman. Herman. Pass to Lensing. Lensing chips around the defender. Has Rayfeld in the slot. Lensing tied up on the wall. clear. That one gets over the blue line. Gelstead. Pass to McLean. McLean to Herman. Herman. Pass to McLean. McLean to Herman. Herman off the wall. Herman has Rayfeld. Pass. One-timer attempt saved. Rayfeld moves up the wall to Gelstead. Gelstead's shot. He blocked, and that'll go to the corner. Brockmeyer lost control, gains control. Pass to Rayfeld. Rayfeld on the goal line. Moved to the middle. Defended away. Clearing attempt held in by McLean. She moved down the wall. Brockmeyer to Henn. Henn, nice pass to Gelstead. One-timer and a pad save. Brockmeyer just tying the puck up on the wall. Has 3 Eagles on the attack. Henn is there helping out. And all Waconia, 23 shots to 2.
Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops
A decent turnout for Waconia too, with the fans showing up. It's a Saturday where it's not snowing, so that's a nice thing about a 2-hour drive is the roads were nice. Seraphin collects at the red line. Crosses over on her backhand, gets the blue line, and she'll dump. Brockmeyer and Ertl with pressure. Ertl played that to the point. Picked up by Windom. They'll cross their blue line and move up ice. Peterson, errant pass comes to Brockmeyer and the Waconia net. Seraphin goes cross ice. Nudges the puck ahead. Windom, defenseman, will tie it up at the blue line. Puck will come back out in the neutral zone. Peterson to Daney. Daney to Henn. Daney able to get possession on the wall. Lines up a shot, deflected up into the netting, and stoppage of play with 4:47 left of the first period. Camerath line platoons out onto the ice. Kania and Kushinska at D. Camerath able to gain possession off the draw. Nice little play. She just nudged it ahead to herself. Wildcats setting up in the offensive zone. Here comes Milwaukee. Pass to Daney on the back door. It's hit the side of the net. Zone. Here comes Milwaukee. Pass to Daney on the back door. It's hit the side of the net. Daney. Pass to Milwaukee. Deflected to the sidewall. Camerath picks it up. Camerath cuts to the slot. Pass to Kushinska. Backhand pass to Milwaukee on the back door. Milwaukee wins the puck battle. Nice pass to Camerath. One-timers are just in their feet. Once they start clicking, here comes Kushinska. Shot. Hit the goalie in the cage. Rebound picked up by Daney. Daney finds Camerath. Camerath. Shot from a low angle. Saved. Hand it to the goalie for Windom. She's standing her ground. Puck drops. Camerath ties up. Loose puck comes to Shuddy. Shuddy. Shot blocked. Windom off to the races. Gelstead. She'll come back to help. Shuddy stays here on the back check and holds possession. Milwaukee went for the stick lift. Puck will go back below the goal line. Nice escape move by Shuddy. Pass to Camerath. Camerath to Daney. Wildcats lose possession. Windom recovers. Shuddy stepping up in the play. Here comes Herman. Herman crosses the blue line. Pass to Daney. Daney mishandled. Recovered by Windom. And Gelstead picks up a loose puck. Pass to Shuddy. Shuddy to Rayfeld. Rayfeld moves in through the zone on her backhand. Hope check, and the Eagles are out of the zone. Wildcats stay on the attack. Pass by McLean. Gets a little far out ahead of Herman. And the Eagles will clear, and that's going to be an ice. No ice. McLean behind the Waconia nets. Pass, finds Rayfeld. Rayfeld moves up the wall, tries to chip around the defender. Has it, Wildcats hung up on the blue line. Lansing on the back check. And Peterson starts up ice for Waconia. Peterson. Toe drag steered away by the goaltender. Shot hits a set of shin pads. McLean will clear. Dump. No icing, says the referee. Touch up by Bagensauce. Hen gets to it first. Here comes Brooklyn Hen. Nice toe drag. Here comes Hen. Pass to ahead of Berger. Hen will get it back. Shot off a rolling puck. Didn't get all of it. And then it'll bounce off the back of the net. Pass to Ertl from Berger. Berger with another chance. Pass to Seraphin at the point. Berger from the tops of the circles. Pass to Kaczynska. One-timer, pad save. Kaczynska cuts to the slot. Low shot, pad save. Berger will pick up the rebound. And her backhand cuts to the slot. Mishandle, stays on it. Kaczynska. That one may have gone in. That one definitely did. Wildcats get the third one. No question about that one. Lucy Ertl carries the Kaczynska rebound. I don't know if that, the way that puck came off, I thought maybe it hit the inside post. And Kaczynska's initial shot went in, but Ertl's rebound did definitely count. Minute 12 left in the first period. Wildcats up 3-0. Ertl ties up on the draw. Windom strong on the puck. They're going to gain the Wildcat zone.
50-48.
First puck picked up by Lucy Ertl. Ertl pushes through the neutral zone, cuts to the middle. Fluttering shot, glove save. Stop it. Just under a minute left in the first. Camrath, Daney, and Milwaukee will come out forwards for the final 53 seconds of the first period. Gelstead and Pena at D. Windom clears, Bagensauce. Cover. L could have come up to the blue line and maybe played that one back up. Windham's had kind of a tough season. Only 13 players on their roster. Don't believe they have a JV team too, so roster's probably a combination of both JV and varsity. Gelstead seam pass to Camrath. Turned into a shot on goal for the Eagles. Puck picked up by Pena. Pena right in front of the Waconia bench. Puck picked out of the pile by Daney. Daney moves up ice, pushes through the neutral zone. She's going to drive wide. Has Milwaukee. Shot from a low angle. There you go, and a goal. Daney with a beauty. Glove high. Not a whole lot to shoot at there. It's her second of the day. Wildcats 4-0. Late in the first period, 13.2 seconds left. Tie up off the draw. Daney will pick it up again. 8 seconds to score the third one of the day. Turns back, stick handle, finds Milwaukee in the high slot. Wildcats unable to connect, and that'll end it for the first period. Waconia 4-0 over the Windom Eagles. We'll take a short break, and we'll come back for the second period.